हेलो बेटा, गुड इवनिंग एवरीवन। बेटा आज हम नॉन स्टॉप स्टैटिस्टिक्स के अलग अलग क्वेश्चंस की प्रैक्टिस करेंगे। आई विल गिव यू अ क्वेश्चन, यू टेक सम टाइम, सॉल्व द क्वेश्चन, आंसर इट इन द कमेंट सेक्शन एंड देन वी विल मूव इनटू द नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन। ठीक है बच्चे? बेटा लेट्स स्टार्ट। द फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन, क्वेश्चन नंबर 1 of the day is the following. Let x and y be two independent random variables right beta, which of the following is false? तो x और y दो इंडिपेंडेंट रैंडम वेरिएबल हैं। आपको बताना है कि इनमें से कौन सी स्टेटमेंट फॉल्स है। ठीक है बच्चे? स्टेटमेंट नंबर 1, e of xy is equal to e of x into e of y. Statement number 2, covariance between xy is equal to 0. Statement number 3, e of x square y square is equal to e of x whole square, e of y whole square. And statement number 4, variance of x plus y is equal to variance of x plus variance of y. Beta, take your time. Try to do this question first. So, x and y are two independent. Please answer it in the comment section. X and y are two independent random variable. बोला जा रहा है कि ये independent random variables हैं. And you have to go ahead and tell that which statement is false. You are given these 4 statements. Please go ahead and try to answer this question. Okay, you can go ahead and answer it in the comment section. So go ahead and answer and tell me which of these statements is false. I will give you 5 minutes to answer. X and Y are two independent random variable. Which of the statement is false? क्या लगता है बेटा? Which statement is false? Anyone? Anyone? कोई बता सकता है कौन सा statement false है? Okay. Let's see. Beta, since x and y are independent variable, तो पहली statement तो true है. For independent variables, बेटा हमें पता है, we know that e of xy is equal to e of x into e of y. जब ये प्रॉपर्टी सैटिस्फाई होती है तो वेरिएबल्स को इंडिपेंडेंट वेरिएबल बोला जाता है, राइट? सो दिस इज अ करेक्ट स्टेटमेंट, ये एकदम ठीक है। कभी कभी इसको हम ऐसे भी लिखते हैं, वी कैन राइट दिस एज म्यू एक्स इंटू म्यू वाई, तो ये एकदम करेक्ट स्टेटमेंट है। बेटा कम टू स्टेटमेंट नंबर 2, ये भी एकदम करेक्ट स्टेटमेंट है कि अगर एक्स वाई इंडिपेंडेंट वेरिएबल हैं, इट मींस देयर इज नो कोरिलेशन बिटवीन देम, तो उनका कोवेरियंस 0 हो जाता है। द कोवेरियंस बिटवीन एक्स एंड वाई इज 0. दिस इज ऑल्सो करेक्ट, दिस इज ऑल्सो करेक्ट। बेटा कम टू स्टेटमेंट नंबर 4। अब बेटा ये तो एकदम ठीक बात है। देखो, वेरियंस ऑफ एक्स प्लस वाई को हम कैसे लिखते हैं? वेरियंस ऑफ एक्स प्लस वाई को लिखा जाता है वेरियंस ऑफ एक्स प्लस वेरियंस ऑफ वाई प्लस 2 कोवेरियंस बिटवीन एक्स एंड वाई। बट एक्स एंड वाई तो इंडिपेंडेंट वेरिएबल है, सो इफ एक्स एंड वाई आर इंडिपेंडेंट वेरिएबल, so the covariance between x and y will be 0. तो यहां पर I will get 2 into 0. तो बच्चे यहां से what will I get? This will be equal to variance of x plus variance of y. So variance of x plus y is equal to variance of x plus variance of y. ये स्टेटमेंट भी एकदम करेक्ट स्टेटमेंट है. So which of them is a false statement? Statement number C is false. ये एक incorrect statement है and we can actually go ahead and prove this also. देखो बेटा, हमें पता है कि वेरिएंस ऑफ x जो होता है वो e ऑफ x स्क्वायर माइनस e ऑफ x होल स्क्वायर होता है. तो इसका मतलब ये हो गया कि e ऑफ x होल स्क्वायर विल बी e ऑफ x स्क्वायर माइनस वेरिएंस ऑफ x minus variance of x. Sorry, it will be e of x square minus variance of x, है ना. तो बेटा e of x square और variance of x के बीच का जो रिलेशनशिप है वो कुछ इस तरीके से है. But nowhere I can go ahead and say कि e of x square y square will be e of x whole square plus into e of y whole square. Independence का इससे कोई रिलेशन नहीं है. So this is a false statement. Beta, the correct answer to this will be C. C is false. A, B and D are correct. ये एकदम करेक्ट स्टेटमेंट है क्योंकि ए और बी इंडिपेंडेंट वेरिएबल्स हैं तो उनके बीच में जो कोवेरियंस है दैट विल बी जीरो. And if covariance is zero, तो variance x plus y will be equal to variance x plus variance y. So this is a correct statement. ठीक है बेटा? Okay. बेटा let's move on to question number 2. लिखो question number 2. Everybody will first answer, then I will answer it for you. तो आपको एक joint distribution table दिया हुआ है. X is equal to 1, X is equal to 2, Y is equal to 1, Y is equal to 2, Y is equal to 3. यहां वैल्यू दी है 0.2, 0.3, 0.1, 0.3, 0.1. Right, beta? Bachcha, question is find probability x equal to 2 given y equal to 2. Options are 0.1, 0.25, 0.40, 0.75. I am giving you 5 minutes everyone to solve this question. Please try to do it yourself. Please post your answers in the comment section. उसके बाद मैं इस question को solve करूंगी. So you are given this joint distribution table. And you have to find out probability of x given equal to 2 given y equal to 2. Just try to do this question. Everyone, please answer what should be the answer in the comment section. These kind of questions will be asked a lot in your final IIT paper. So believe me, you need to know how to solve these kind of questions well. Okay, we have received one answer as B. What about others? What do you think should be the answer to this question? Okay, beta. 0.25, okay. 0.25, okay. B. ठीक है जी. Let's see this. So in such questions, how can we solve this? So probability of x equal to 2 given y equal to 2 can be written as probability x equal to 2 intersection y equal to 2 upon probability y equal to 2. So beta x2 and y2, which means this one, and probability x is equal to divided by probability y is equal to 2. तो probability y equal to 2 का मतलब हो गया this entire thing, है ना. यहाँ पे y equal to 2 है तो y equal to का total probability हो गया 0.3 plus 0.1, that means 0.4, and x2 and y2 का probability हो गया बच्चे 0.1. So this is going to be 0.1 divided by 0.4, 1 by 4, 0.25. So the correct answer to this question, all students who have given this answer is correct. The right answer to this question will be 0.25. Correct. ठीक है बेटा. Come to question number 3. Next question. So you are given, assume that the duration in minutes of telephone conversation is given to you as exponential distribution. Right बेटा. और exponential distribution में आपका जो function दिया हुआ है आपको, it is e to the power minus x by 5 divided by 5. Find the probability that conversation will exceed 5 minutes. Right beta. Options are 1 by e, 1 minus 1 by e, 1 by e square, 1 minus 1 by e square. Take your time, try to do this question. Everyone, please post your answers in the comment section. ठीक है जी. So it says you are given duration in minutes. It follows a exponential distribution. You are given the probability function and you have to find probability that conversation exceeds 5 minutes. Take your time. Try to do this question. Post your answers in the comment section. We are now starting with question number 3. Try to solve it. Anyone who could solve it? बहुत ही सिंपल क्वेश्चन है बेटा. Should I do it? Give me A, B, C, D. कुछ तो बताओ. What should be the answer to this question? Anjana, Keshav, Siddharth, Harsh, anyone? Okay. Tanushri says B, Siddharth says A. Okay, let's see, bacha. So just think about it. See, first of all, you are given that we need to find out the probability that it exceeds 5 minutes. मतलब मुझे probability निकालना है, probability that it exceeds 5. X exceeds 5. ठीक है. So it means that I need to find out the probability that it is between 5 to infinity. क्योंकि it exceeds 5 minutes. पूछ रहे what is the probability that conversation exceeds 5 minutes? So it means I have to find the probability between 5 to infinity. तो मतलब जो भी हमारा probability distribution function, whatever function is given to me, I need to go ahead and I need to integrate this function between 5 to infinity, right? Because I want to find the probability that it is between 5 to infinity, more than 5 hai na? So when I will go ahead and I will integrate this function, I will get e to the power minus x by 5, right? And upon minus 1 by 5 and integrated between 5 to infinity. Clear hua baat? So this is going to be minus 5 by 5 e to the power minus x by 5 between 5 to infinity. So this is going to be minus 1 by e to the power x by 5 between infinity to 5. Right? So when you will solve this, you will get the answer as 0 minus 1 by E. That means 1 by E. So the correct answer to this question will be 1 by E. More than 5 पूछा गया है. So when the question is asking you more than 5, you need to go ahead and you need to integrate this function from 5 to infinity. और 5 to infinity में integrate करके I am getting the answer as 1 by E. So all the students who have answered it as 1 by E, that is the correct answer to this question. Okay, beta, let us go to question number 4. Question likho beta. The variance of failure time of an electric motor is 1600 hour square. Variance दिया हुआ है and it follows exponential distribution. Right, beta? You need to give me expected failure time. In hours. You need to give me expected failure time in hours. You are given the variance already. Option A, 40. Option B, 80. Option C, 800. Option D, 1600. Please take your time. Try to answer this question. So now I am starting with question number 4. I will accept answers for question number 4. Beta question padho. You are given the variance of failure time of motor is 1600 hours and it follows exponential distribution. You have to give me expected failure time. Please try to do this question. Okay. B. Anyone else who wants to take a guess? What answer should be there for question number 4? Anyone? Okay. A. So we have received B and A as the answer. Beta, it says that you are following an exponential distribution. So variance of this will be 1 by lambda square. This is given to you as 1600. Beta, mean of exponential distribution is 1 by lambda. आपको 1 by lambda square दिया हुआ है 1600. You're given 1 by lambda square as 1600. So beta, 1 by lambda whole square is 1600. It means that 1 by lambda is under root of 1600. It means it will be 40. It will be 40. So the correct answer to question number 4 will be A. Okay? So students who have answered it A, that is the correct answer to this question. Am I clear with it? Everyone? Okay. So students who are saying A is the correct answer to the question. But question number 5. Let's start. So you are given that the mean time between successive telephone call arriving randomly at switchboard is 30 seconds. You're given mean time between successive telephone calls arriving randomly at switchboard is 30 seconds. What is the probability? that the time between successive telephone calls will be less than 15 seconds. Please take it. And again, it follows an exponential distribution. Right? So you need to go ahead and tell me what is the probability. It's a NAT question. You are given that the mean time between successive telephone calls arriving randomly at a switchboard is 30 seconds. What is the probability that between two successive calls, the time will be less than 15 seconds? It's a NAT question. Please try to solve this question. Tell me the answer to this question. I'll wait. I'll see if anyone can answer this. So for such questions, you need to go ahead and you need to just apply the exponential distribution formula directly. It is not very difficult. Anyone who is able to solve this as of now? Anyone who can tell the answer to this question? Let me give you a hint that, yes, ideally, okay, this is an important thing that you mentioned here, beta. Ideally, in the final exam, if it is a NAT question, please don't answer in terms of E. The answer will always be in terms of the value, right? So you need to plug the value of E and then give the final answer. It should always be in terms of the in terms of number. That should be always the case. So you already know here that the distribution of this is this lambda e to the power minus x into, you already know that this distribution looks like this. इसी distribution में you need to just go ahead and you need to plug the value. You already know the mean value. You already know that 1 by lambda is given to you as 30 seconds. The mean is given to you as 30 seconds. And you also know that it is asking what is the probability that it is less than 15 seconds. So सिर्फ formula में डाल दो and get the answer. The only thing that you have to remember in this case is that because it is a NAT question, you must be well aware that whenever you will write the answer, it will be in numbers. Usko please numbers में रखना, only then the answer will make sense, right? So I hope all of you are aware about the value of E. Just plug the value of E at 2.718 and then get the answer to this question. Right? Anyone who could solve it? Anyone who can give me the answer to this question now? So your exponential distribution says lambda e to the power minus lambda x. 30 e to the power minus, so lambda is 1 by 30. So 1 by 30 e to the power x by 30. And you need to find out probability x is less than 15. So integrate this function from 0 to 15. I am leaving this to you and get the answer to this question. Right, beta? Okay, I will now move on to question number 6. Let me just give you some MCQ questions so that it is easier for you to answer. If fx is a normal distribution and you are given that mean is 8 and you are given that standard deviation is 1, you need to tell me value of fx for x is equal to 10. I am giving you 4 options: 0 0.05, 0 0.14, 0 0.25, and 0 0.73. I give you 5 minutes to solve this question. You are given the value of, you need to find out the value of the function. You are given that the standard deviation is 1. You are given that the value of the function is to be found when x is 10. And you are given that the mean is 8. Just find out the PDF. Just find out the probability density value at x is equal to 8. I am giving you 5 minutes. Just try to do this question yourself. Please post the answer in the comment section. How will you go about doing this? Let me give you a hint. Use the formula that fx is equal to 1 by 2 pi under root e to the power minus x minus mu whole square by standard deviation. Now just use this formula and tell me what the answer should be. Will it be A, B, C, or D? What do you think should be the answer to this question? Anyone? Tanushri, massive voice. Mehranshi, Siddharth, anyone who can answer question number 6? Keshav, Anjana. What do you think would be the answer to this question? Okay, let's go ahead and try this. So I will just plug in, instead of x, I need to simply plug in the value of 10. Is pure question ka difficult part was to remember this function of normal distribution. Now it is very simple. 1 by 2 pi under root e to the power minus 10 minus 8 whole square by 2. So this is going to be 1 by 2 pi under root e to the power minus 2. And when you will solve this, you will be given calculator in exam. When you will solve this, you will get the answer as 0.054. So the correct answer to this question can be approximately A. It can be approximately A. ठीक है बेटा. Question, next question. Question number 7. So you are given that x is a random variable and it follows a normal distribution. You are given that the mean of x is +1 and the variance is given to you as 4. Y is also given to you as random normal variable and its mean is given to you as -1 and its variance is unknown. Right? You are given that probability x less than equal to -1 is equal to probability y greater than equal to 2. you need to give the standard deviation of y. I am giving you some options to it. 3, 2, root 2, and 1. Please solve this question. Tell me what the answer to this question should be. Question number 7. What do you think should be the answer to question number 7? This kind of question will definitely be asked in your IIT exam. So you have to go ahead and prepare yourself accordingly. Take a minute, take 2-3 minutes, not more than that, and try to solve this question. Anyone? बेटा स्पीड बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है एग्जाम में कि स्पीड आए. 60 questions have to be solved, so you need speed in solving these questions. For x variable, you are given both the information. Mean is 1, variance is 4. For y variable, it says mean is 1, variance is not known. And you are given probability x less than equal to minus 1 is equal to probability y greater than equal to 2. आपको निकालना है standard deviation of y. Please post your answers in the comment section. What should be the answer to this question? I am giving you a hint. Try to solve. Very good, Anvesha. Good. So Anvesha says it is A. Very good. Okay. Let us try to go ahead and try to see how can we solve this kind of question. To solve this kind of question, we need to convert them into standard normal variable. सिर्फ तब ये question solve हो सकते हैं बच्चों. So what can I do? It is given to me. Please see the question again. It says probability of x less than equal to minus 1 is equal to probability of y greater than equal to 2. I will convert this in standard normal variable. So subtract mean, divide by standard deviation. 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 Beta, this will be probability z. ये z बन गया है अब. Less than equal to minus 1. Mean का value for x is given at 1. The variance of x is given to me as 4. So its standard deviation will be 2 is equal to probability. Again, this has become a z variable. So z greater than equal to 2. Mean of y is given to me at minus 1. So I will plug mean of y at minus 1. And standard deviation of y I don't know. So I have got probability z less than equal to minus 1 is equal to probability z greater than equal to 3 standard deviation of y. But it says that it is a standard normal variable. It is a standard normal distribution. So, if it is a standard normal distribution, we know that it is a symmetric distribution. एक standard normal distribution एक symmetric distribution होती है. So probability of z less than equal to minus 1 should be equal to probability of z greater than equal to 1. This and this should be equal, beta. So instead of this, can't I just write probability of z greater than equal to 1 is equal to probability of z greater than equal to 3 by sigma pi. Sigma. Now I can easily compare. This is z greater than equal to something, z greater than equal to something, and I have an equal to sign in between. So I can say that these two will be equal to each other. So 1 is equal to 3 by this. It means that the standard deviation of y will be 3. All the students who have answered it as 3, the answer to this question is correct. Answer is 3. You can only solve this question by converting this into a standard normal variable. Only then you can get the answer to this. Okay, beta. Let me go to the next question. Question number 8. So let's write down the question. So you are said that there are two independent variable x and y, and they are uniformly distributed, and the interval given to you is -1 to 1. So they are uniformly distributed between -1 to 1. You need to tell me the probability that max of xy is less than equal to half. Options are 3 by 4, 9 by 16, 1 by 4, and 2 by 3. Please try to answer question number 8. Take 10-15, take 5-10 minutes. Try to answer it. Just see if you can answer question number 8. Anyone who can tell me what should be the answer to this question? So such kind of questions, again, very, very common in IIT exam. Find the probability that max of xy. Okay. Okay. So you are saying answer should be B. Find the probability that max of xy is less than equal to half. I'll wait for another minute and then I will tell the solution to this question. Okay, very good, beta. You are absolutely correct. The answer to this question should be B. Let us try to see how can we solve this question. So we want that the max of xy, it should be less than half. I need to find the probability that the max of xy is less than half. If I want maximum to be less than half, दो नंबर का maximum half से कम हो, मतलब वो दोनों ही नंबर half से कम होने चाहिए. Both of them should be less than half. So the max can be less than half only when I see that x is also less than half and I see that y is also less than half. This means that because they are independent random variable, ये मुझे बोल रहे हैं x and y are independent random variable, so x less than half and y less than half, it means that I have x less than half and probability y less than half. A intersection B will be A into B because they are independent variables. They are independent random variables, right? Now, beta, next information that I will use is that they are uniformly distributed between -1 to 1. So we know that the probability density function, when they are uniformly distributed, is 1 upon b minus a. So 1 upon b is 1, a is minus 1, so it will be half. So now I want x to be less than half. So x less than half का क्या मतलब हो गया? The minimum value can be 1 ना? So x will be between 1 minus 1 to half. This means whenever you have to find this thing, how do you do it? You can use x minus a upon b minus a. So x हो गया that I want it to be less than half. So I will use x to be half. A is the minimum point. X is uniformly distributed between minus 1 to 1. So the minimum point is minus 1. B is 1. A is minus 1. So I will get this as 3 by 2 by 2. That means 3 by 4. So probability x less than half आ गया 3 by 4. They are symmetric. Y और x तो same तरीके का ही distribution follow करते हैं. So x less than half is 3 by 4. Y less than half is 3 by 4. So I will get the answer as 9 by 16. So all students who said that the answer is B, that is the correct answer. Answer will be B. Correct. Yes. Okay, beta. Let me go to question number 9 for all of you. Please write down the question. So the question says that X is uniformly distributed between 0 and 1. You need to find the expected value of x cube. And the options are 0, 1 by 8, 1 by 4, and 1 by 2. I am giving you some time. Try to find the expected value of x cube. Give me the answer to question number 9. Question number 9. Try to answer. I am giving you a minute. Okay, you are saying C. What about others? Okay, C. So I believe everyone is going with answer C. And C is in fact the correct answer. Correct. Answer is C. So how can we go ahead and solve this question? It says X is uniformly distributed between 0 and 1. So the probability density of X is going to be 1 upon B minus A. It means it will be 1 upon 1 minus 0. It means it will be 1. Whenever you have to find the expected value of something, you will say that into fx dx from 0 to 1. So what will you go ahead and get? You will get x cube into 1 dx from 0 to 1. So beta, this will give you x to the power 4 by 4 from 0 to 1. That means 1 by 4. So the correct answer to this question should be 1 by 4. All students who have said 1 by 4 is actually the correct answer. Okay, beta. Next question. Question number 10. So it says that there is a problem is given to 3 students whose chances of solving are 1 by 2, 1 by 3, and 1 by 4. Find the probability that problem will be solved. And your options are A, 1 by 4, B, 1 by 2, C, 3 by 4, D, 7 by 12. So you need to answer the probability that it would be solved. We start with question number 10. Question number 10. Try to answer this question. Okay, you are saying answer should be C. What about others? C. So, beta, in such cases, when they ask you what is the probability question will be solved, you will say कि ये तो बहुत सारे cases होते हैं that A will solve and B and C will not solve, B will solve, A and C will not solve, या A and B will solve, या all three will be solved. So in such cases, the best way to deal with such kind of question is probability that question will be solved. It will be 1 minus probability question will not be solved. And when will question be not solved? When none of them will be able to solve it. So 1 minus probability, none will solve. That means 1 minus probability A didn't solve it, B didn't solve it, C didn't solve it. Because these are independent. मेरे solve करने से आपको कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता. These are independent probabilities. So I can simply multiply them together. So this is going to be 1 minus A didn't solve. So A solved, the probability is given to me as half. Probability A solved is half. So probability A didn't solve will be 1 minus half. That means half. So I can just put half here. Probability B solved. Probability B solved is 1 by 3. So probability B didn't solve will be 1 minus 1 by 3, 2 by 3. Probability C solved. This is given to me as 1 by 4. So probability C didn't solve. This will be 3 by 4. So cancel, cancel. So 1 minus 1 by 4, answer will be 3 by 4. All students who have said answer is 3 by 4, correct. Answer will be 3 by 4. Okay, beta. Question number 11. A random variable is uniformly distributed over the interval 2 to 10. Its variance will be A, 16 by 3, B, 6, C, 256 by 9, D, 36. You need to tell me answer to question number 11. Okay, just try to do this question. Very simple. You are already given that it is uniformly distributed. You need to tell the probability that you need to find the variance of this uniform distribution. Okay, you are saying answer should be A. Okay, A. Okay, very good. Okay, good. 16 by 3. Right. So the correct answer to this question is correct. It should be A. It will be 16 by 3. So beta, this is a uniform distribution, and we know that for variables that are uniformly distributed, variance is B minus A whole square divided by 12. So B is the upper limit, A is the lower limit, whole square divided by 12. So this is going to be simply 8 square divided by 12. So 64 by 12. So this is going to give me 16 by 3 as the answer. So the correct answer to this question will be A. Absolutely correct. Okay. Now, the next question for you is the following. Question number 12. This says x1, x2, and x3 are independent and identically distributed. And they have uniform distribution between 0 to 1. Right? Very interesting and easy question. I will give you as a NAT question. I will not give option. Let me check how many can answer. Give the probability that x1 is largest. Tell me the probability that x1 is the largest. Question number 12. I will keep it as an ad. Tell the probability x1 is the largest. Anyone? Anyone who can do it. It's very simple question actually. Very, very simple. What is the probability x1 is the largest? Beta, x1, x2, x3 are independently and identically distributed. They're independent, they're identical. Any of them can be the largest. There are three numbers. We don't know which will be the largest. Any one of them will have equal chance of being the largest. This entire question is very given to just confuse you. Ye pura information, right? So simply we can say that probability that x1 will be the largest is 1 by 3. There are three numbers. They are independent. They are identical. Any one of them can be the largest. So koi bhi ek largest ho sakta hai out of the three. So each one of them have 1/3 probability of being the largest. That is the answer to this question. Okay. It will be 1 by 3. No calculation required, nothing required. Just to confuse you, this question is given. Okay, beta. Question number 13. The probability function value at x is equal to 3 for a Poisson distribution with mean 2 is option A 0.12, option B 0.18, option C 0.24, option D 0.30. The probability function value at x is equal to 3 for a Poisson distribution with mean 2 will be. I give you a minute, try to answer this question. So I am asking you question number 13 now. Try to answer it. Question number 13. Anyone? Very, very simple. Okay, you're saying answer should be B. That is in fact the correct option. So the Poisson distribution says that the probability is what? E to the power minus lambda, lambda to the power x by x factorial. So this is going to be e to the power minus 2, 2 to the power 3 by 3 factorial. So when you solve this, you will get the answer as 0.18. So it is the correct answer. Correct. Okay, beta. Question number 14. It says there is a random variable x and it satisfies Poisson distribution and mean value given to you is 2. You need to find the probability that x is greater than equal to 2 and you are given options 2 e to the power minus 2, b 1 minus 2 e to the power minus 2, c 3 e to the power minus 2, d 1 minus 3 e to the power minus 2. Find the probability that x is greater than equal to 2. Question number 14. Just try to solve this question. What is the probability x will be more than 2? Question number 14. Okay, you are saying B, one is saying D. Okay. Anyone else? We have more answers for B and less answers for D. Okay. Beta, the correct answer to this question is D. D is the correct answer to this question. So question is asking what is the probability that x is greater than equal to 2? It means it is probability x as 2 plus probability x as 3, so on and so forth. End tak karte raho. So, beta, we know this is equal to 1 minus probability x less than 2. ऐसे भी कर सकते हो इसको. Right? Up to you. Whether you solve it that way or this way. Let me solve it in this way only. So, x equal to 2 means what? What? क्या है Poisson distribution का formula? E to the power minus lambda, lambda to the power x by x factorial. And you are given mean is 2. तो पहले केस में हो जाएगा e to the power minus 2, 2 to the power 2 by 2 factorial plus e to the power minus 2, 2 to the power 3 by 3 factorial plus e to the power minus 2, 2 to the power 4 by 4 factorial and so on and so forth. If I take e to the power minus 2 common, I will get 2 to the power 2 by 2 factorial plus 2 to the power 3 by 3 factorial plus 2 to the power 4 by 4 factorial and so on. ऐसे आ जाएगा मेरे पास. Make sense? Now, I can go ahead and I can apply a very small trick. जरूरी नहीं है, but मैं ये trick apply करके अपने question को easily solve कर सकती हूँ. What is the trick, beta? I will say this is e to the power minus 2 and I will rewrite this thing. कैसे? I will add and subtract 3 from it. तो minus 3 plus 3 plus 2 square upon 2 factorial, 2 cube upon 3 factorial, 2 to the power 4 by 4 factorial and so on. And इसको मैं open up कर लूंगी. So I will get 2 to the power 0 by 0 factorial. क्योंकि 3 can be written as 1 plus 2 ना. And 1 is nothing but 2 to the power 0 by 0 factorial. 2 is nothing but 2 to the power 1 by 1 factorial. Then I will have 2 to the power 2 by 2 factorial. 2 to the power 3 by 3 factorial and so on. और यहाँ पे मेरे पास है -3. This entire thing is nothing but the expansion of e square. So I will get this. This is nothing but the expansion of e square. तो यहाँ से मेरे पास आ जाएगा -3 into e to the power -2 plus e square into e to the power -2. So -3 into this plus 1. 1 minus 3 e to the power -2. Right? So the correct answer to this question is D. All students who have marked D, that is the correct answer. Okay, beta. Now we will go and move on to question number 15. Pata nahi why, I don't know how you got the answer as B, but the answer will be D, huh? Okay. Next question. Question number 15. Please write it down. So you are given that the number of neps in a carded web follows Poisson distribution with mean 100 per meter square. The probability that there is no nep in an area of 645 centimeters square is option number A. e to the power minus 6.45. Option number B, e to the power 6.45. Option number C, e to the power minus 645. Option number D, e to the power 645. I am just reading the question again. The number of neps in carded web follow Poisson distribution mean is 100 per meter square. The probability that there is no nep, एक भी nep नहीं है, in an area of 645 centimeter square will be. सेंटीमीटर स्क्वायर दिया है यहां पर और मीन मीटर स्क्वायर में दिया है. Now try to solve this question. Okay, so we are starting with question number 15. Poll has been started for question number 15. Please try to do this. No answer yet. I am waiting for the answer. Make sure that you see यहाँ पे बेटा सेंटीमीटर स्क्वायर है और यहाँ पे मीटर स्क्वायर है. इस चीज को थोड़ा सा ध्यान रखते हुए इस क्वेश्चन को सॉल्व करेंगे. Okay, I am getting answers as A and C. Let's see. More in favor of A. Okay, A. Okay, so everyone who is answering it as A, it is the correct answer. Answer is A. बेटा पहली बात ही ये है कि we need to convert it in the same measure. यही मैं आपको बार बार बोल रही हूँ. थोड़ा सा एग्जाम में इन चीजों का ध्यान देना बहुत जरूरी है. We are given this in meter square and we are given this in centimeter square. So this thing needs to be considered. तो मैं मीटर स्क्वायर को सेंटीमीटर स्क्वायर में या वाइसा वर्सा पहले कन्वर्ट करूंगी. आफ्टर आई कन्वर्ट इट ओनली देन आई विल गो अहेड एंड आई विल सॉल्व द क्वेश्चन. ठीक है. सो 645 centimeter square needs to be converted in the same measure, right? So we can go ahead and say that द पॉइजन, देखो पहले तो ये बोल रहा है नो नेप, तो पॉइजन डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन का फॉर्मूला हो जाता है वी हैव लैम्डा टू द पावर एक्स e to the power minus lambda upon x factorial. So I know that when I want no nep, x will be 0. So it will be e to the power minus lambda into lambda to the power 0 upon 0 factorial. अब हमें बस ये जानना है कि लैम्डा होगा क्या. What will be lambda? Right? We want to go ahead and we want to know what will be lambda. In order to go ahead and in order to understand this thing, note that you are given that the number of neps in carded web follow a Poisson distribution with mean 100 per meter square. What is the probability that there is no nep in the area of 645 meter square? So it is 100 per meter square and we need to have for 645 centimeter square. So convert kar do beta. This will be 645 into 100 divided by 10 to the power 4. Right? You are converting it in terms of the same unit. So this is going to be 645 into 1 by 100, 6.45. So यहाँ पर the answer I will be getting, it will be e to the power minus 6.45 into 1 by 1, e to the power minus 6.45. So all students answering it as A is the correct answer. सही है. Units का conversion आना चाहिए और बहुत ही जरूरी है. Question number 16. Okay. The mean and variance of binomial distribution is given to you as 6 and 2 respectively. The probability of 2 failures is option number A, 4, 2 by 3 to the power 7. Option number B, 4, 2 square divided by 3 to the power 7. Option number C, 17, 2 by 3 to the power 7. Option number D, 17, 2 square divided by 3 to the power 7. Which is the correct answer in this question? Question number 16. Try to think about it. The poll has been started. Go ahead and answer in the poll for question number 16. Okay, I've started receiving answer as C. Anyone else? B and C. Okay, anyone else? More of C. ठीक है जी. Okay. Anyone else who would like to give this question a try? Question number 16. A. Okay. Okay. I am receiving B as very, very less. More of A and more of C. The correct answer to this question is okay. It should be A, I think. Let me solve this. You are given that the mean is 6. So mean is nothing but NP. NP is given as 6. You are given that the variance is 2. So variance is nothing but NPQ. NPQ is 2. So if I just divide NPQ divided by NP, I will get 2 by 6. That means I will get Q. That means the probability of failure is 1 by 3. So it means the probability of success, because P plus Q is 1, will give me 2 by 3. So beta MP is 6. N into 2 by 3 is 6. N will be 6 into 3 by 2. That means 9. Now I need exactly 2 failures. That means I need 7 successes. 2 failure matlab 7 success. So I need to find the probability that X is 7. So out of 9, I need 7 into probability of success to the power 7, probability of failure to the power 2. So this will give me 9 factorial, 7 factorial, 2 factorial, 2 by 3 to the power 7 into 1 by 9. This will give me 9 into 8 into 7 factorial by 7 factorial into 9 into 2 by 7, 2 by 3 to the power 7. Okay. So I will get this as 8 into 2 by 3 to the power 7. Right? Did I miss out any of the... Oh, I have a 2 factorial here, na? So divided by 2. So 4 into 2 by 3 to the power 7. So this is our option number A. So all the students who marked answer as A is the correct answer. A is correct. Okay. Okay, beta. I think I will go ahead and end today's session here. And I hope that these questions were useful to you. And best of luck for your upcoming IIT paper. Okay, beta. Thank you.